Thanks for joining Tarot Living. In this video, we're going to look at the Tarot Three of Cups, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, it's Ray with Tarot Living. Thanks so much for joining. So on my channel, we talk about all things spiritual. So if you're interested in tarot, astrology, psychic development, you'll want to subscribe and make sure to hit the bell notification to be sure you get an email when I do post a video. And also join me on Facebook and Instagram. All of the links are in the description below. Thank you for joining me. In this video series, we will be reviewing all of the Tarot Minor Arcana cards in detail. In order to understand the meaning of any of the minor arcana cards, the best approach is to keep in mind some basic building blocks of tarot. So first, we'll look at the suit and the associating element on each card. And second, we'll look at the number on the card and the meaning of that number. Third, we will also review astrological attributions related to each card. This will bring us to discussing card meanings along with symbolism. And I will then give you keywords and key phrases that you can take away. So let's get started. Some of the key words for the suit of cups and the element of water include emotions, feelings, and matters of the heart. The cup and water energy tends toward feeling rather than thinking or rationalizing. In addition, the element of water is sensitive and represents our innermost desires and dreams. Additionally, if you see a cup card in a reading, they often relate to relationships, connection with others, as well as how we nurture ourselves and other people. A wonderful aspect about the element of water is that it allows us to get in touch with our imagination, creative gifts, and our intuition. Alright, so now that we've looked at the element of the suit, let's move on and take a look at some characteristics of this number. Now just keep in mind that for each minor arcana suit, there's really a journey that we're looking at from ace to 10. And each of those numbers has certain characteristics and brings us to a different part of the journey of that suit. So for this card, we're looking at the number 3. The 3s in tarot often relate to manifestation, creativity, development, and expansion. 3 suggest a creative project is at the first stage of results, and more growth is yet to come. It can represent group activities, collaboration, networking, and friendships. This tends to be the first stage as well, where effort has resulted in a concrete realization and manifestation of some of the ideas that we see in the aces and the 2s in tarot. Now that we've reviewed characteristics of the suit and number, let's take a look at the astrological attributions for this card. All of the minor arcana, aside from aces, have both a planet and an astrological sign associated or attributed to the card. For the 3 of Cups, the astrological attribution is the planet Mercury in the water sign of Cancer. This is actually quite an energetic and lively combination. Mercury is an airy planet that focuses on communication, thinking, information, exchange of ideas, news, networking, and intellectual pursuits. The astrological sign of Cancer relates to family, home, connection with others, nurturing, and empathy. Additionally, Cancers have a drive toward protecting the people they love, along with ensuring their emotional safety and sense of security. You can see how this combination brings out the relationships we have with other people, as seen in the 3 of Cups. Alright, so now that we've reviewed a number of the building blocks for the 3 of Cups, let's move on to discussing the card meaning. I'll first talk about the card and its symbolism that I see within the card, and then at the end I'll provide you with a list of keywords and phrases. So in this card, you can see the Suit of Cups and the element of water at play because we're dealing with relationships, family or friendship connections, union, emotions, or even creativity. This card often relates to people who are in close connection to one another. They're celebrating, enjoying, creating, chatting, and sharing time together. The planet Mercury is very evident in this card, bringing in aspects of communication, exchange of ideas, news, and networking. You can just imagine the lively conversation that could go on when we see this kind of connection between people. We can also see the number 3 in this card through concepts of manifestation, creativity, group activities, or networking. These women could be friends or family members getting together to celebrate a holiday or for just a group conversation. It can also suggest the meeting of people for a class, a social club, book club, or writing group, for example. So if you look at this card, you can actually see the number 3 depicted in the Three of Cups in several ways. Not only the 3 women in connection to one another, but also the bountiful produce around the women, which represents manifestation, harvest, or early rewards that's often associated with the number 3 in tarot. So for this reason, the Three of Cups is sometimes associated with the birth of a baby or a baby shower. We can see the same symbolism of harvest and abundance in the Empress card, which is the number 3 in the major arcana. When you see the connection of these building blocks, the meaning of the card is really very clear. Here are some keywords and phrases for the Three of Cups. Celebration of events such as engagement, marriage, or baby shower, for example. Can also represent a holiday, family gathering, communication, joy, happiness, or abundance. It can also suggest uniting with friends, participating in activities of enjoyment, working on a creative project, or sharing ideas with other students. Additionally, the Three of Cups can represent community groups, dance classes, social events, such as a church group or book club. And lastly, it can simply refer to the gathering of friends, talking, laughing, or even gossiping. So I hope this has been helpful in terms of understanding the Three of Cups. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and please leave me a comment in the comment section. I love hearing from you. Thank you for joining Tarot Living.